What's up, Snowballers, and welcome to patch 11.17. We are currently up against a hacker room in the enemy jungle, which I used to not like at all to play against because he was quite overtuned back then and could basically do the same thing as Nunu, just with damage and instead of just tanking things. So yeah, that was quite annoying, but he should be rather he is in a better place now. That sounds horrible. But yeah, he is in a better place now and it is not too awful to deal with him. But we are looking forward to ganking that mid lane here. And I was not exactly sure if it would bleed out, it was just more like muscle memory there. But yeah, we should have a bottom lane that we might be able to play around because Kryn has not the same range. I believe against Vayne it is actually a break even. But we have good follow-up on bottom lane with Lux there, and then Vayne should be able to, of course, get another stun in. And mid lane is looking to fight, so let's see if we can turn it around. And oh boy, if I can only get that snowball in, it's already enough. So yeah, we will see. And we get flash, I take it. He's looking forward to hitting me with that stupid pistol. Okay, place the thing here. I wish I would have placed it a little bit further so I could check for raptors and see if Hecarim is there. Yeah, and he is. And now the bigger question is if I can still turn this around. And apparently I can. Just barely though. So yeah, block the gank from Hecarim there, which is all I needed to do in that case. And I love that one right now because it granted me the possibility to ruin the Hecarim gank, and now I know that Hecarim is on top side, which tells us that our Colette here is overextended and we should ping him back. Because Hecarim is doing Scuttler right now. Of course he has a little bit of farm advantage because I had to prevent someone from ganking. And oh yes, yes, yes! Come on! You want this. Yep, nice. Give Akshan the reset. He's able to get out. He still has this big wave. Oh boy. Dude. Why did Hecarim not commit on that? That was like the weirdest thing ever there. But yeah, I need to stay here as long as Akshan is on 0 health. Because he can't stay like that. Okay. Should be fine now. I'm gonna place the ward anyway. Should have placed it like maybe there. Oh boy. Shouldn't have pointed it out while I'm rolling that snowball. Well, actually I could, but actually, let's not swallow the letters too much, just to make the pun out of his name. But yeah, got that kill on Gangplank because of him rotating over there, so I could get him in that, what's it called, so I could pincer him down. Now we need to move towards bottom lane, drop the red buff, and see that I actually didn't need to drop it, but always move first, and then you can ask your questions later. But yeah. The thing is, if that fight hadn't worked out as well for my team as it did, then me being there and maybe getting in the counter gank properly would have turned the tides, and then we would have won bottom lane as well as maybe jungle there. So I'm now finally able to get my click going a little. And the question of the day is... Oh, it's a really question of the day right now. Do we rather want to watch action or action? Oh. I love that stupid one. Doesn't finish it, okay. Alright. Question of the day. Are you excited for Vex, which should be the next release? I haven't even watched the trailer yet, but I already know his name. And I will look it up as well. I have no clue what his position even is right now. But yes, I'm excited because that means a little bit of free low once you have him in the enemy team. And of course a little bit of lose low when he's in your team. That Cinder plus boots and a second control word here. So yeah, let me know what you think about Vex. Let's not make that joke. Scuttler's up, so I need to move towards bottom. Hopefully the Hecarim hasn't taken it already. So yeah, overall I started on top side because I assumed I could gangplank early. Which didn't work as well as I would have loved it to. Okay, that's a kill. And that's another one. And now all we need to do is get out of this tower and hopefully even take the bottom scuttler as well, thanks to a good rotation from our allies. Right, another pink ward. Understandable, especially when you have that one, because if you have this pink ward over here, that one becomes entirely useless. Not to mention that this one is, compared to the other one, already useless in itself. Because of its positioning. Like, if you place a ward here, you don't get information about this little notch there, or how you want to call it. Right? We know that they don't have vision there because we just deleted that. Maybe they do. Anyway, this grants us another kill. And that's also the reason why you don't really want to have Gangplank in the mid lane, because the jungler is just too fast in that lane. Like, once you see me in that river, like over here, I'm already in your face. Oh boy, need to move. I don't want this camp to be in an awful spot. No, they might be getting out of this. There's Lux getting out of it though. She might, so I'm moving. He still had flash. Come on, they just all-ined you. Why does he still have flash? Anyway, this made me look bad, so I'm deleting this video right now. No, I'm never going to upload it. Yeah. 2 million slows. I hate it. And we're almost back to full life. So all that stuff they just did there was wasting their mana, and they could have just attacked the tower instead. Good job. Right, push that into tower, rather into the wall, then get that reset. Finally not a kill. Just barely though. One more tick and a bit of sealed the deal. Like that, and more armor in this game. Because they have one fear and one stun. And I don't think I need tenacity for only 2 disables here. Honestly, this would be a great game to play something like Katarina or Yi, for example, because they have so little crowd controls. Yeah, okay, you could count that as one more from Quinn, the E ability. But yeah, that's it. Their team has no crowd controls. Let's take that wave. Anything else is way too greedy. Get it. And wow, our team just died a lot. Alright, Quinn is recalling here. Vayne hasn't placed a single ward. And quite honestly, the farm on bottom lane is terrible. 49 to 39. That's bad. Anyway, trying to clear towards bottom so that we can make a play there and then hopefully take down Drake as well. And since the time it takes me to get there and also take down the ganks, or rather the enemies there, it should allow me to have at least one smite up, maybe even 2. And don't bother too much with using it right now. Right, that was too greedy and you knew Quinn was there. So you only got yourself to blame here. Like, dude, you saw her over here. What? Just clear the wave. I love it. I don't know, but seriously, why do these people always want to do mindless damage that doesn't accomplish anything? Because if they had stayed there, they could have pressured into killing me, but all they did after dealing that damage was go away, and I could still take this wave, so it was completely useless. Alright. That's 2 wards there. Hey, Hecarim. Funny that you're here, but I also know I can't fight you. And Hecarim's... oh boy, this is terrible now. Am I able to get there in time? Focus being on the in time. Always secure your allies first. It doesn't matter if we only get that one kill, but it would be quite an issue if Vayne dies for no reason there. So now that Vayne has survived, Quinn is dead, and they are able to push that into tower, we can just take it safely. And if Vayne had died, we might not have been able to do this, because then we don't have the numbers advantage. And also I have my smite backup, as I said I would. So yeah, good timing as well. What's he doing? Did he really try to take down a Drake in front of the enemy jungle? Yes, he did. Want to damage on both of these guys. So we actually get them both. And it works out quite perfectly. Top Scuttler. So we ditch red buff for now. But that thing allows us to increase our lead on Hacker Room if we only take neutral camps over each other. Also we can take Herald off of this. It needs mono hit. Which is why I'm going back to it. Also I pulled the Herald. And after I have taken this Herald and cleared topside, because else I'm not clearing my jungle efficiently, I would most likely take the recall. Come on, I was hitting it from the back. Thank you. Honestly, we should be winning super hard, but somehow these guys are not exactly trying to just win the game, but instead they want to have kills and do damage. Okay. As I've said. Okay, they are fighting, means I need to move. Do I? Well, looks like they aren't fighting after all. Or maybe they are. This is terrible. And I needed to move, because if I had taken one more hit I would be dead. So yeah, sorry Kled. But I also didn't quite get that gangplank. What was he doing there? Did he see me in river? I have no clue. So yeah, we take Chrome plus Wolves here. Doesn't matter if I hit it any further, because I'm going to use my Q anyway. Honestly, I would have loved if Kled didn't ult in there, but he probably thought I would commit onto that. Sadly, I didn't want to, but yeah, I can't know that. Action is crazy. Considering how he's designed, I don't think he should be able to do this. Biggest invisible circle ever. Well, maybe Evelyn back then might have a comparable one. But I think we could take down this mid lane tower, and honestly, since there are no platings left, it would be worth it. Just to mention that. Okay. Okay, gameplay. Interesting. We definitely paid attention to this. And yeah, we get mid lane tower. Don't even need to drop Herald, I think. We don't see Acumen though. But yeah, I don't need to drop it. And that means we can possibly take our full life Herald onto the next tower. And I do want to stop after getting this one. Just getting this inhibitor this early, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think we are leading the game quite enough to warrant an inhibitor, and if we take it right now, we are just giving them an extra farm. So yeah, let's get that charge in, and maybe 2 or 3 hits. Yeah, exactly. And now move away, because it only regenerates back to 1.1k health. Or in other words, to third increments. So that tower damage stays. Okay. Take bottom Scuttler. And... I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. He needs that gold more than I do. Hey, Akarim. Oh, come on. Really? I need to move. Really? Why were they all there? Oh boy. Dude. I don't think I get away from this. Yeah, first step in this game. And while I would love to play in this Vayne, no, there's nothing she can do. Okay, so we took twice our health and damage. The Vayne dying. Okay, mate. So that was the really unnecessary thing. Not helping me was right, but dying afterwards, come on, you're better than that. But yeah, against their team... Wait a second. I should definitely be getting at least a Bramble Vest. Healing, healing, more healing on Eclipse, healing on Gangplank. Yeah, we get the point I'm trying to make. So there is going to be anti-heal for my stuff. And we move towards bottom lane, or rather bottom side, because Drake is about to be up. And then we can contest that thing. Also, yeah, this was quite... this was absolutely sure. Because they were just able to move around there. And if they didn't place any wards, that would have been the weird thing. See. More vision. Because I'm getting a stupid stun. From someone that doesn't want to have fun. You can even place that thing down and get another 10 gold. So yeah, 70 gold for free, just by having good knowledge. Or rather, having a good guessing sense, I guess you could say, about where wards are. And then we take down this Drake for free. We have so much pressure on the map right now. Oh yeah. Our main account. Hey Quinn, how do you feel today? Take it. Don't take that Scuttler. It's about to spawn. I need to move and not stay around that Scuttle Shrine. I'm fast if I'm moving now. Also, that Kled stuff might quite need way too much movement speed anyway. Yeah, as I've just said. And now, at minute 19, taking this inhib, I take it. Thing is, can I still do it? No, I can't. If I was at health by 1920, then I could do it. But now I'm already, or rather, we are already in their base. So taking this herald is not possible anymore. But taking down the jungle is, if there would be any jungle. And that was herald. Honestly, if we attack it with all our guys, maybe we have enough time for it. Come on. I want to try it. Yes, come on, come on. Yeah, nice. Dude, please. I hate you. Also, we will most likely use it the wrong way anyway, so... Can already tell. Nice try. If he had gotten that pull, that would have been big. Yeah. Clear my top side jungle. Then a recall. For 4 mare. Also, let's check. 0 damage. Good item. Rumble Vest is garbage. But 4 mare is crazy good. Alright, let's roll towards bottom lane. Where no neutral objective is, so we can absolutely lose Baron. And then take down that bottom lane. This is also another reason why I hate Akshan having that thing. If he now goes towards mid lane where nothing is anymore, like, come on, there is nothing. Nothing is here. We can't gain any advantage if you... Why are you moving now? This is exactly the stuff I'm talking about, which is why I hate it when laners take, or ever most laners take Herald. Oh look, he stood in mid lane, it achieved nothing, except for a stupid fight. Now your team needs to salvage it. He's going to burn out. What? If he's alone, it doesn't really matter, because I'm... Yes, it worked, but it still was a bad play. I would love to say something like I could mathematically prove it, but I don't need to because we can't finish. We only gained 1 tower when we could have gained 2 instead, plus an inhibitor. Which is why this push was so useless. This is high platinum, and they still have no clue how to play the game. That seems the same holds true for me. Because I just got hit by that. But yeah, we could have taken the bottom tower like ages ago by now. Nice, that's a kill. How is it? It's actually not. Crazy. Let's check for vision. Ah, sorry, didn't need to. Really? You want to push bottom lane? Now that's a crazy idea. I never had that before. Okay. And they are fighting mid lane. I wish I would be joking about how terrible this is. That, because Gwen is overpowered. That was 1 Q. Like seriously, this... Okay, 1 auto attack with E plus Q. And I was full life. And she's not even fed. Okay, so now imagine we would just push bottom lane instead. No, I need to tell this.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Aced.
Hope they finally get my point here. Because now we drop the Drake, drop the tower, and at least like 6k gold in shutdowns. All because some idiots didn't want to go for side lanes. I hate it. I hate it so much. We could have gotten at least a 2 inhibitor lead, then taken Baron, and safely close out the game. But nah, let's just do the unsafe route by getting out the Drober and push to mid lane, which is so good. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And again, what are you doing in mid lane? Stop going mid lane. Like right now it is somewhat better because the inhibitor is back up, but all we did was just create them in 5 minutes of super minions. And I pinged it like a million times. That's the worst thing about it. Yeah, I can use 1 here. Or can I? Oh boy, this is scary. Hacken will... Okay, Hacken won't move in because he's up there, which I could see. Alright, Quen's pushing the thing. I need to defend it because Quen is able to take the tower down way too fast because of the AP builds here. And we don't have Awesome yet. But yes, she's going to go for that split push because... Oh, he doesn't. Crazy. Should help way more against them. Well, Quen is one-shotting me anyway. This bothers me. I thought Formula would be better. Oh, we were alone and overextended. Crazy. Right, we got mid lane inhibitor. Time to only push mid lane again. Can't wait for my team to mess up again.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Take down these side lanes, please! This game could be so easy if all you did was just take down side lanes. Come on, man. It's seriously not that hard. It's only that hard if you want it to be that hard. Okay. That might have been my fault this time. I could also argue that this wouldn't even happen if we had played properly before, because that's quite literally the case. Alright. So what killed me? Everything. Don't go. Okay. Do. What? Nice. Double control and let's go. Okay, so I guess Akshan definitely needed a top fix. Can we finish? I want to try, honestly. It's still 20 seconds and I should move. But again, this is not the proper way to play League. Because this is... We could have finished 8 minutes earlier if all we did was push sidelines. And that's literally the case. Oh, okay. Well, guess I need to wrap things up here. Alright, and that is... Wait, I said I didn't want to do something completely else. So yeah, I had to cut my intro out because I wanted to go tank into AP items, but I didn't, so the endings sound a little bit off. But yeah, we could have won that game way easier if our team just committed to side lanes after taking down mid lane for free, and then we could have taken the side lane, taken Baron, and closed out the game. But instead, these two guys had to idle around in mid lane for way too long and almost through the game. So if you liked the video regardless, hit the like and subscribe button. See ya.